Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Tyler and Paula show. I'm Paula, and Tyler is currently outside at the moment letting the dogs out so they wouldn't be whining and barking. So if you just give him a few minutes, he will just be right back. I told him, I was like, you got 30 seconds. He's like, well, I gotta let Robin out real quick. So he is outside letting her out really quick, and then he will be back in just a moment, and we will hop right in. But before we do, I will let everybody know this is season 2, episode 3, and we are calling it Easter weekend. We're just basically going to be talking about Easter, what we did this weekend. If you're joining us, you can talk about all the things you did this weekend, talk about the things that you like to do during Easter, different family traditions and things like that. So if you are joining us today, feel free to hop in the chat and just join in, say whatever you want, talk about how your Easter weekend was and all that good stuff. Tyler is here. Ow! Tyler is here and joining us. Ow. Headbutted me.
Why'd you have your head in my sitting area?
And I was talking to everybody, letting them know that you were out letting the dogs outside.
Yeah, but you was over.
I was scooting over, and when I did, I leaned up and you leaned down at the same time. We just went pow. But yeah, so we're just going to be talking basically about what we did this Easter. This Easter was a little bit different than normally. We'll get into that here in a little bit. Do you want to do a little segment or?
Okay.
Okay. While you do that, I'll go ahead and do everything else. Do you want to go ahead and get it ready?
That's right.
Okay. All right. So as I like to do at the beginning of all of these, let everyone know viewer discretion is advised. Viewer discretion is advised. If you do not have permission from your parents, please get permission from your parents or guardian. And if you don't, please go ahead and back out now. Unless you're like Tyler likes to say, just not tell them.
Sorry, my dog's tripping me out.
I would much rather you tell your parents if you are under the age of 18. But if you're not, that's cool. Stick with us. Let us know how your Easter was. I told my daddy pretty much everything. My mom, no. I still am like telling my mom now things that I did when I was younger. I was like, oh, I bet you didn't know this, but I used to do the blah, blah, blah.
Oh, and by the way, don't remember how you ever notice how there's a hole right there? I did that back in blah, blah, blah. It's just an example. There's no hole anywhere, but.
Well, I did leave a really big hole in a wall one time when I fell through the wall. My mom was chasing me around with a belt, and I got up on top of her bed running from her, and I tripped on the sheets. My feet got caught in the sheets, and I fell backwards into the wall and put a big-ass hole in the wall.
This is on Facebook, too.
This is on Facebook, on our show, on KWGS, on Twitch, and on our YouTube channel. Okay. As always, we're going to do our little segment, Light Up with Tyler and Paula. So, Tyler, if you would like to go ahead and get that ready.
Yes, we're ready.
But I hope everyone has had a wonderful Easter weekend. We have had an extremely busy weekend. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera off real quick, but stick with us because we're still going to be here.
Incognito.
But if you were joining us today, go ahead and let's light up with Tyler and Paula. Tyler getting us started. But yeah, so our Easter this year was a lot different than what we normally do.
Hectic.
It was wild. Normally, we'll do a normal little Easter thing, let Melina go Easter egg hunting and stuff like that. But this year she went she went Easter egg hunting at school, and I wanted to take her on more Easter egg hunts and stuff like that, but we had some stuff come up like out of nowhere where we had to wind up going out of town this weekend. And Tyler can touch a little bit on why we had to go out of town.
Well, my grandpa, he died back in 2013, and it's been just my grandma. And here recently, she has not been doing very good. She's been falling down, and her memory is not good, and she's just basically going crazy, like dementia.
Dementia, yeah.
And she's had a few strokes, and
we know for sure she had the one.
And it's really expensive to get someone to stay there with her and everything. And my mom's been doing it, but she's going to move to Kentucky with my aunt. And that's just been really, really hard because that was my childhood home. If you want to go see it, it's on Twitch under Ghost Hunt. There's a one because our last night there, I decided to do a ghost hunt since I'm not going to be there again to see if I catch anything interesting. Because I've always felt my grandpa there. But anyway, so we had to go there because she's selling the house to get the furniture and everything that we wanted. And we saw her too, and she's been in the hospital. And it's just been one thing after another, after another.
And we had to do it this weekend because they've pretty much sold the house already, and the house has to be cleaned out completely by the end of this month. Yeah. So they were like, you got to come this weekend and do it. If you don't do it this weekend, it's pretty much now or never. Mm-hmm. So even though it was Easter weekend, it was actually, I was okay with it because we got to go see our family, which I originally wanted to do anyways. But I was like, you know what? We're really just not going to have the funds to do it. Let's just, we'll just do Easter here.
I really didn't even have the funds to do it.
But, with everything going on, a lot of this furniture and stuff, everything that's in his Grammy's house has been there since, as far as he can remember. So, like, it's a sentimental value pretty much. And so, it's not like, if you have something like that that's sentimental to you, you don't want to just get rid of it. You don't want to just go, okay, well, fuck it, I'm going to sell it or whatever. You want to keep it. You want to hold on to it. You want to pass it down. You want to keep it in the family. And so it's like, we got her bed and bedroom suit and stuff like that. And so, like, that's like sentimental. You can, Tyler's mom even told me, that bedroom suit they've had since she was a kid. So, you don't want to just sell that. Plus, on top of that, it's, like, really nice. It's, like, real wood, real heavy duty, real good furniture. Like, you don't want to just sell that. And so, Tyler was like, you know what, we'll take it, So, we got, a few things from there and, like, Christmas decorations and stuff like that. So, that's pretty much what we did this weekend. I think I just heard our 5-year-old back there. Oh. Back there hollering for something. Who knows? Children, man, they're so much fun. And I do apologize if y'all hear my cats. They have been acting completely psychotic. But yeah, so we got a bunch of stuff from his Grammy's house. And then, we got to go see my mom, and she did Easter baskets and stuff there. And we hung out all day over there on Sunday. Saturday night, we did Easter dinner with Tyler's parents and stuff like that. And Sunday, while we were at my mom's house, my brother came over and his girlfriend and hung out for a while. And that's like normally, that's kind of like the norm. That's what we normally do on Easter is just, have family time and stuff like that. I was really sad that, I didn't get to do Easter egg hunting like I wanted to with Melina this year. Like I went and got like these eggs and like an egg painting kit and all that stuff. And I had it where I was gonna, we were gonna do eggs and paint eggs and do all that here. And then, like I said, out of nowhere, we had to go to Memphis this weekend and do all that. So we wanted to do that. So I've got these eggs and this stuff to dye the eggs and stuff that we haven't even like opened yet. And I don't even know what to do with that. I don't know if I should go ahead and let Melina do it or save it for next year. They're not real eggs. They're fake eggs, but
She thought she deleted kids' YouTube.
uh-oh. That's what she was back there hollering about.
I went back there and she's
Oh,
like,
we have a viewer. Hello, hello. I hope you were having a wonderful weekend. Or weekend. We're not on the weekend anymore. Today is Tuesday. Shit. Well, I hope you were having a wonderful week. If you would like, you can go ahead and drop in the chat and let us know your name, where you're viewing from, and what you did this Easter weekend. We're just talking about what we did this Easter weekend, and normally, like normal traditions and stuff like that, we would just go Easter egg hunting and stuff like that. But we didn't get to do a lot of that this weekend. Like I was saying, Alina got to do a Easter egg hunt, which I'm proud or happy she got to do. It was at school, and she only got to get like 14 eggs, but she at least got to do an egg hunt. So I am very happy about that. And I didn't even get to, like, I got a few things here and there to make her an Easter basket, and I didn't even get to make her an Easter basket because, I mean, everything happened like that. Boom, boom, boom. And if you are joining us, you can light up with us. We're doing our little smoke sesh, light up with Tyler and Paula. You know what? You see the little banner down there at the bottom? I bet you I could, whenever we do our little smoke sesh, I could do light up with Tyler and Paula smoke sesh or whatever, like a little banner at the moment, saying like that's what's happening. And then whenever we're done, I could turn it off. Let's see.
it would be that right there. The ticker. Go on YouTube, click on it.
Boom, check it out.
Have you ever noticed how the Easter Bunny looks creepy?
It does. That it does. Oh, that's another thing. My mom, whenever we were over at his Grammy's house on Saturday, my mom took the girls and took them to go get pictures with the Easter Bunny. And surprisingly, they both did pretty well. Now, Melina, I don't know why she does this, but she has this smile, and she's the cutest little thing ever. But if you go, okay, we're about to take a picture and say smile, like she does this smile that's like she's forcing it. So whenever I go, like whenever she goes to take pictures,
Reminds me of Chandler.
Yeah, he cannot smile in pictures or anything like that. Yeah. So like whenever I go to take her picture, I'll normally say something funny, like I'll go poop. She thinks it's the funniest thing, and I get the cutest pictures whenever I do that. But if I just say smile, I get these little awkward pictures where she's just kind of like, trying to smile. So I told my mom, I was like, whenever you go to get these pictures, you need to, say something funny, do something funny so she'll laugh instead of saying smile, because whenever you just say smile, it's not like the prettiest picture. It's cute pictures regardless, but, she could be, have a prettier smile instead of just looking like she's trying to smile, but not really smiling. I'm turn on a little bit of background music while we smoke. I don't know if I like that one. All right, Darth Vader. So do you want to tell him anything that like you like to do for Easter? I mean, we've only spent a handful of Easters together.
I like to eat deviled eggs.
We've only spent a handful of Easters together, so we don't really have like our own traditions and stuff
I used
yet.
to like Easter and everything and enjoy going Easter egg hunting. I remember whenever I was a kid, you know, my parents kind of treated it like Christmas and everything, like playing Santa Claus. They would play the Easter Bunny.
Yeah.
I would go to sleep, wake up, there's just eggs everywhere in random areas.
Like in the house?
In the yard.
Oh, in the yard.
On the cars. In the bushes. In the trees.
See, we need to do that. Next year, we need to do that.
They would tell me, you know, they would wake me up and I'm like, oh, the Easter Bunny came.
Poop Easter eggs everywhere.
He gave me an Easter basket, then I would empty my Easter basket and then go egg hunt.
See, that's a good way to do it right there.
And then later we would have Easter dinner, and they would remind me why it's Easter and Good Friday, and you know why it's Good Friday, right?
Yes, he is risen.
Well, he died on Good Friday and risen on Easter.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I've done?
Why is that around her head?
So she was asleep, and she didn't finish her bottle, so I put her, and I was cooking, I put her in there, like up.
Yeah.
And put a bottle and everything.
Oh. But yeah, that's a good way to do that. See, we didn't ever do that. Whenever we would get up in the morning, we would have an Easter basket. We had stuff in the Easter basket, and then we would have like a few like plastic Easter eggs in there that had like candy and stuff in it. But we always dyed Easter eggs. We would always go over to.
We would dye Easter eggs too. Like we did that, like, you know, a handful of times as well. But we did that like before we made food and everything.
So let me tell you this. You know, I told you, y'all. You know, I used to live in South Carolina. I tried to find their house. I couldn't find it to save my life. My Papa Jerry and Grandma Jeannie that used to live there, you know, they used to live not far from where we lived whenever we lived in South Carolina. And we used to go over there for Easters. And we did eggs one day, or one Easter, and they were the real eggs. Well, one egg got left out there somewhere, and nobody could find it. We couldn't remember where it got put. And nobody found it for a long time. So every time we went out to the backyard for the longest time after Easter, it stunk to high heaven. Literally smelled like rotten eggs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. To this day, we still don't know where it is.
Gone now.
Well, yeah, duh. It's been 15 years. Probably longer than that. I was like 8. It's 20 years. 20 years. I'm gonna be 28 in 2 days. You know,
join the club.
I hate it because my mom, for like the last 5 years, she's like, I'm not getting older. I'm only gonna be 28. And I actually am going to be 28.
Yep, you can join the club. Enjoy it, because next year is your last year in your 20s. Yep.
Oh, my Lord. Getting old sucks.
Yeah, it does.
It really does.
The stuff ain't getting cheaper.
No. Like, I cannot tell you. So.
But you know, like, we probably won't, like, never get to retire.
Don't say that.
No, I'm saying that because they keep pushing up the retirement age.
I'll be dead before I'm able to retire.
So
I feel like I'm gonna die now. I'm not even 30 years old. So what made me really feel old? So I started working today. Finally, it's been over a year since I've had a legit job, and I started working at Papa John's today. Woo, go Papa John's. Anyways,
No one out Pizza's the Hut though.
better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. So, anyways, I had to go on like a ride along or whatever, and it was so easy, so easy from doing DoorDash and all that. Like this was just nothing. So I was going on a ride along with this girl that anyways, she was playing music. It was like, for me, it was like throwback music. And after hearing so many songs, I'm like, oh my God, like she's got to be like my age. I asked her. She's only 20 years old. 20 years old. I was like, there's no way. How are you only 20 years old? How do you know about this? And she said that's what she told me. She's got a sister who's 29. So her sister downloaded a bunch of that music on her phone. All right, we can turn the camera back on. Boom, diggity. Hello. And yeah, take a sip of my tea. But yeah, so we used to dye Easter eggs and all that stuff all the time, and I say probably since I hit my teens, probably like 13 and up, I didn't really do Easter egg hunting as much. I just got Easter baskets. I never really did the Easter egg hunting once I became a teenager.
Well, I stopped Easter egg hunting as a teenager, like 14, 15 years old. That's probably the last time I did Easter egg hunt. But my mom would give me an Easter basket though.
Yeah. The Easter bunny got you an Easter basket.
Yeah.
Now, trick-or-treating, I did that up until I was 18 years old.
My mama made me do it till I was 18 years old. She'd take my candy. She'd be like, all right, boy, go get my candy. Go out there and work. Make my candy.
But yeah, so this Easter was totally different. We just had so much going on, and we were supposed to leave Sunday night, Easter night actually, and come back home, but we wanted to leave in early Monday morning, like I don't know, like 4 o'clock in the morning, Monday morning, and coming home. I just lost the back to my earring.
I haven't slept past 4 hours like a constant since Thursday.
Well, we had a lot going on. We loaded up the truck all day Saturday, loaded up the cars. And then Saturday night, we had like a little date, I guess you would say. We went to go shoot some pool, and we did that and had a couple beers, and then went home to his parents' house.
We went to parents' house.
Yeah. We went to go, because we had to go eat Easter dinner Saturday night, and then got up Sunday morning, or went back to your granny's house, and then did the ghost hunt. Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. So if y'all didn't watch that, you should probably go back and watch that. It was a lot of fun. We streamed that on our Twitch, which is, if you have the Twitch app downloaded, you can just type in a little search bar and hit the @KW_GS.
You don't have to do that.
Okay, well, KW_GS, and then go to our page, and then scroll down to the one that says Ghost Hunt. It shouldn't be too far down. and down there you can watch it. It's probably, how long would you say it was? Like a little over an hour?
Yeah, and then it stopped for a minute, and then start recording again.
Yeah. So it was pretty cool. I think we didn't really catch too much, but we had some like trippy stuff happen though.
Well, I mean, we caught the lights.
Like I was talking about like voices.
Oh, voice
like
wise.
voice wise, like we didn't catch really voices. We heard a couple of like weird noises that sounded like almost like growling or something, but other than that, we didn't really catch voices. But so like I did a lot of the recording, and the one thing that freaked me out, like the first thing that freaked me out was like if you're standing in the living room. Sorry, my nose is like stuffy. But if you're standing in the living room of this Grammy's house, there's like this window that you can look through that goes into the kitchen. It's like a open window. There's no glass in it or anything. Anyways, I was looking through that window, and where I was standing, you can see the door that goes into the garage. And right in front of the door, it looked like this really tall black figure. It was just a tall black figure. It looked like a person. It wasn't like a shadow, or it didn't move or anything like that. Like it was just there, and then I blinked and it was gone. And it was that was weird. And I saw that through the camera. I wasn't like looking up. I was looking at it through the camera. And like as soon as I went to go say something, I looked over at Tyler and looked back, and I mean I couldn't see anything. But yeah. So that was the first weird thing that I saw. Did you see anything? I don't know if you...
I didn't see anything. We caught that on camera.
I don't... Yeah. It should be on the video. But that was like kind of like towards the beginning. And then a little bit later, we went and checked out the hallway. The hallway has always freaked me out. If it's dark, if that hallway is completely dark, I mean, it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just all hallways. Dark hallways freak me out. I don't know. It just gives me chills. But, so, like, there's a bathroom. The first floor on the left in the hallway is a bathroom. And there's a lamp on in the bathroom, and the door is, like, cracked. And so you can see the light coming through, like, shining down the hall. And so when I was looking at, like, with your eyes looking at it, it just looks, you know, like the light's on in the hallway. Well, holding up with the camera, it wasn't like just flickering. It was flickering, and then it would go completely dark, and then it would get light again, and it would go completely dark. I mean, not even like moving it, like, because you know sometimes that happens, like if you're moving constantly. But I was holding it completely still,
and we couldn't see it with our eyes.
And it wasn't doing that when we were looking at it with our eyes. But whenever you look at it on the phone and the camera, I mean, it was like tripping out. And
it was only that light.
That was the only light that
did it. Would happen in other rooms too, but it wouldn't. It wasn't like it was just some lights. It was just some lights, but it would stop. But now the one in the bathroom, it was just
going crazy. And then so we started walking down the hallway, and I just got like this chill, and then Tyler got this chill, and we both had chill bumps on our arms. I'm getting chills talking about it. And so that was another thing that happened. And there's this other room called the Ruby Room, and literally as soon as I stepped foot into that room, Tyler said he got like this. What was it?
Something pulled my back of my hair.
Felt like a tug or something.
Yeah, I felt it.
So it wasn't like hard.
No.
It wasn't like a hard pull, but it was like you could feel it.
Yeah.
Like something kind of grabbed your hair a little bit.
Yeah.
And that happened twice to him.
And then, well, when we were in the hallway, like first we walked into the hallway and we were going through the rooms, and whenever I felt the hair pull, and she said she felt something, she scratched her head. As soon as we said that, like the room, that hallway just became so heavy. Like the energy in that room and everything was just like you felt like something was there, and it gave us goosebumps because it was that electrifying of energy that literally it was able to give us goosebumps.
Yeah, pretty much same thing happened when we were in the garage. So we went out to the garage to like review footage. We were like listening to some of the recordings we had done and stuff like that. And I sat down in the chair, and then he sat down in front of me. And it wasn't like a gush of wind or anything, but it was like this cold spot, like right between me and him, popped up. It's like this big, just cold spot popped up, and it was like super cold. It wasn't like a breeze or anything. It's just this one spot. Like you put your hand over here, and there's nothing there, but you put your hand over here, and it's just this cold spot. I don't know how to explain it, but it was there, and it was only there for like maybe 15 seconds, and then it was gone. Because I remember as soon as I whipped out my phone to record and see if there was anything there, like by that time it was fading. It was gone.
Yep. And you can watch all this on Twitch on KW_GS.
But that was interesting. Me and Tyler had gone, ghost hunting before, but this was like our first time doing it in some years. It's been a while.
And this one was a more legit ghost hunt than our past ghost hunts. And really, a ghost hunt is supposed to take a whole lot longer than we did, but we started really late, and we were really, really, really tired.
Yeah, we had moved all day. We had been doing stuff all day. And so on top of all this, so there's this spot on the couch that his grandpa used to sit. And we had like a recording over there and everything. And, he was like, come over here, come sit, come talk to me and all that stuff. But we never caught anything on the recording. Well, I slept on that couch that night, and I slept my head in the spot, that he used to sit. When I woke up that next morning, went to the bathroom. When I went in the bathroom, my nose was bleeding. It wasn't like a lot. Like, it wasn't like a gushing or anything, but it was just a little bit. And I was just like, what the fuck? I never get nosebleeds. So that was just really strange. I thought that was really strange.
Yeah. I wish we could have done it a little bit longer and we'd have more energy.
Yeah.
And we've made it to
I was exhausted, though. I was passing out. I was trying so hard to stay awake.
Kind of makes me want to do it again. Do it on Twitch again. But definitely not in this house, though.
No. Not in this house. I mean, there's no telling what we would catch. There are all kinds of weird stuff that's happened here. I mean, I haven't seen anything recently or heard anything recently. Or if I have, I maybe just thought it was like cats or something.
And if anyone wants a cat, let us know.
Let us know.
We will give you one.
For free.
We'll bring it to you.
We won't go more than 30 miles, though, outside of our jurisdiction. Outside of Dayton.
I'll take cat anywhere in Tennessee.
In Tennessee. So you go for that. You can do that. But, yeah. So that's pretty much the gist of our Easter. We didn't really do that much Easter stuff. We had a pretty good dinner. His mom made a good Easter dinner. That was some of the best ham I've ever had. I don't know what she did to it, but it was so good.
Well, my mom's been making has made a lot of ham. My dad likes ham. So.
And those baked beans, I don't know who cooked those baked beans and what they did to them, but those were like so good. They had like a little bit of a spice to it. Oh, I need to know who cooked those baked beans and what they did to them so I can do that.
You can always call.
I probably will. I like getting recipes. Give me all the tips and tricks. I'll take them.
You should try to take the cookbooks from my grandma.
Well, ask your mom.
Because there's some good information, those cookbooks.
Well, ask your mom. I don't want a whole bunch because I pretty much just do my own thing. I might look at it and do the main ingredients, but I might mix it up a little bit. We'll see. But we're not going to stay on here too much longer. We missed our podcast on Sunday since we had so much going on over the weekend, and so we just wanted to come on here. Still wanted to do one this week and just let y'all know about how our Easter went and see if anyone wanted to hop on and let us know how their Easter went. But next year, definitely plan to do more because Zoa should be, walking, if not getting close to walking. So she'll be able to, go Easter egg
Melina,
hunting.
she was walking before she was a year.
Yeah, she was around like 8 months.
She's always been advanced. She's advanced in everything she does. Even right now in school, she's advanced. I thought that was a baby, but that's one of those.
I thought it was a baby too. It's one of the freaking cats over there.
Cats.
Are you sure?
Yes.
That was crazy. I am gonna punch you.
Oh, we got that on camera.
It's that one right there. Which one is that? Is that Simba?
I don't know.
They have been acting crazy. You should have seen them all earlier. I don't know what it was, but they were all in here making some weird ass noises. And then, like I was telling you earlier, Bonnie was doing the.
All these boys and everything, and they're around females, they're going to start marking up territory. Spraying everybody.
No, because this weekend we're having the yard sale, and
I'm saying up until
I really hope some people take some cats this weekend.
I'm saying up until then.
Well, it's just in a few days left.
That gives them a few days to work with.
They've already been out here since we got home Monday.
Yeah.
Except for Bunny. I threw Bunny out this morning. He was out for about, not this morning, this afternoon. He was out for about an hour.
Free cats.
But yeah. So next year for Easter, I plan on doing a whole lot more. We may go down, if we're still living here, which I'm sure we will be, go down to Memphis and do like a little Easter thing down there. Or I don't know. We'll see. We may have some people come up here and do some Easter stuff.
Or we'll just do one ourselves. Just me, you, Melina, and Zoe.
Yeah, we can do that. We'll figure out our Easter tradition as we go along.
We didn't go to. We're gonna have to treat it like my parents treated it going to Memphis whenever I was a Cookville.
What do you mean?
Like, I would go there during the summer for a few weeks, like I would and whatnot, and then we would go there for Thanksgiving and Christmas. We would always go Thanksgiving. We would always go Christmas. And every once in a while, we would go for some other reason.
To visit?
Yeah. But, you always make sure you go down there for Thanksgiving for like 2 days. 1 day with my family, 1 day with your family. Then Christmas for a few days. 1 day with my family, 1 day with your family.
Yeah, that's what we used to do with my mom and dad.
But we wouldn't, because trips down there and back is very expensive, and then we spend money while we're down there too, and it's expensive, and the gas, and
it adds up.
We'll make sure we go there those holidays. We'll go down there Thanksgiving. We'll go down there Christmas and everything. We'll be here for Christmas Day.
We'll go visit during their break.
Yeah. But if they want to come see us more than that, they come to us.
Yeah, I agree. But my mom just does not drive out of her comfort zone.
She's going to have to get your brother.
My brother works too damn much.
Well, Miss Christy, I can't afford to keep coming down there, 100 times. But like I said, like the main holidays, and then like during the summer. And
well, this summer we're gonna try something new. We are gonna go down there, me and the girls. We're gonna stay at my mom's house for like a week, and then we're going to go to his parents' house, and the girls are going to stay there, and he's going to pick me up from his parents' house. And the girls are going to stay there for like a week, both of them. And I don't know, I just feel like that's going to be too much for your parents.
What, yeah, no.
But, and then
My mom watches children for a living.
And then his mom is going to come stay with us. So whenever that week is up, she'll bring them down, and then she'll stay with us for a week. And that week will be during like the July 4th week. And then she'll go home, and she'll have a couple weeks left before she has to go back to school in Molina.
Yeah. You say we can do that for the summers, and then, go down Thanksgiving and go down there for Christmas.
Oh my God, the cats are driving me crazy.
But like holidays like Easter, Thanksgiving, not like Easter, Halloween, 4th of July, stuff like that, we can split.
Yeah. But we're not gonna stay in here too much longer. We're about to hop off here. But we just wanted to hop on, let everybody know how our Easter went and see how everybody else's Easter went. And yeah, so we will definitely still be doing another episode this week. Well, technically it will be next week on Sunday. This Sunday.
It will be this week.
But it's Sunday is starting a new week.
Monday's starting a new week.
It's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday starts a new week. Sunday through Saturday is a week. Go look at the calendar.
The calendar is wrong. Monday.
It doesn't say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay. Sunday starts the new week.
We got some funky calendar because that normal calendar.
No, that's all calendars. Sunday starts the new week. Anyways, this Sunday, are we doing it at 9 or 9:30?
I don't know. Just do 9:30.
9:30? I think I have all my things except for 9.
Are you working next Sunday? Well, this Sunday?
What?
So just do it before or after. What time are you working?
I'm going to do a little bit of tapping. So just
tap.
Stick with me.
Tap.
A little bit of tapping. Sunday, 16:50 to 20. That's 5. That's pretty much 5.
16's 4.
4:50. 4:50 to 20.
To 8.
So yeah, so we can do it. We'll shoot for 9:30. So next Sunday, 9:30. We will be back on to do our next podcast, which will be episode 4. Oh, like, look here. I totally forgot to change this. We're not doing the light up session anymore. Here we go.
Now at the end.
But yeah. So next Sunday, 9:30, will be our next episode. Season 2, episode 4. But yeah, so I hope y'all have a great rest of your week.
I can't wait till we get to season 4, episode 20.
Wait. I can't wait. It's going to be a long time. I'm about to sneeze.
Bless you in advance.
Maybe not. I don't know. So that's pretty much all I got. Do you have anything else you want to say?
I felt really old coming back from the trip to Memphis because I had to drive my dad's car, and he doesn't have where I can listen to my Bluetooth. It's only radio or CD. And when we got through Nashville and everything, I was like, all right, I know Nashville. radio station. It's a classic rock station. And it was classic rock. They were playing like Freebird and AC/DC and Ozzy and the Beatles, and they're talking about like 105 classic rock. And then comes on Nickelback.
Good on Nickelback. What song was it?
Rockstar.
Really? That was like one of their first songs, wasn't it?
I know, and now it's a classic. I remember when that song came out.
Yeah, me too. Man, it was one of my favorites.
Our music is now classic.
Well, love, we're about to be 30 years old.
Yeah.
30-year-old music is, well, it's not 30 years old. It's close to 20, yeah. But 20 years old, it's becoming classic. We're getting up there.
I just remember making fun of my dad when he would listen to the radio. I'm like, because he would be like, yeah, this was my favorite song, when I was, I remember blah, blah, blah. I was like, Dad, your music's classic. So it means you're a classic.
No.
Classic,
now here you are. You're classic. Wait till Melina starts telling you that. You're classic.
So I guess my dad's an antique now. That's the next step.
That is so mean. No. He's not antique. The grandparents aren't the antique ones.
Yeah. He's Melina's grandparents. To us, to Melina, we're classic.
So then our grandparents are just in the Hall of Fame.
They're legendary.
Okay, there you go. There's a good one. They're legendaries. And then you got the antiques. And then the classics.
And then you got Melina's generation with I like to dance.
With my hands. I cannot stand that song. Like Jesus did. I'm so tired of hearing that.
She sings that at least 6 times a day.
At minimum. But before we go, a little quote. Did you want to quote something?
I did the quote last time.
No, you did the quote the time before that.
Oh, I know one good quote. I've already used it. That's a appropriate quote.
Okay, well, instead of doing a quote, how about this? We'll do a little prayer. If you don't agree with prayer or whatever, you don't have to listen. But since we are doing it, about Easter, and Easter is about Jesus and him dying for our sins and then rising again on the 3rd day, So we'll do a little prayer. Do you want to do that instead?
You can say a prayer.
You want me to say a prayer?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, if you are joining us, we're about to say a prayer. Dear Lord, we just want to thank you so much for everything you've given us. Thank you so much for the beautiful days we have had, the beautiful sunlight, the family you have given us, and every moment that we have to spend with them. We thank you so much for dying for our sins and rising again to come and save the day. We love you so much, and we thank you so much for everything. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
All right, with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for joining us. And we will see you this Sunday at 9:30 p.m. EST. Bye, guys.
Val had to say goodbye, too.
Val had to say bye, too.